In this lecture, we will go over one of the easiest type of videos that you can create for your channel, screencasts. Filming a screencast video is when you use screen recording software to film your screen while teaching, showing slides, or performing an on-screen demonstration. This is best for demonstrating a digital workflow, such as showing your viewers how to navigate a website or use a new software. Screencasts are the simplest and quickest video type that you can make. In order to create my screencast videos, I start by creating my presentations using Google Slides. This is where I design my slides and make them as eye-catching as possible. I accomplish this by adding several elements, such as by adding slide animations, transitions, and even images from sites like Pixabay or Pexels. After I design my slides, I will then add my script or talking points to the slide notes. Once this is complete, I am now ready to film my slides. One method is to film your slides and your audio at the same time, but I actually like to film the presentation slides first with QuickTime, and then add my audio later during editing using Magic's Movie Edit Pro. The software and equipment I will be using is Google Slides for my presentation, QuickTime to record my screen, and Magic's Movie Edit Pro for my editing and post-production. The only hardware needed for screencasting is a high-quality microphone, such as a Blue Snowball or a Blue Yeti. So now let's go over how to record your slide presentations. In order to record my slides, I will start by right-clicking on QuickTime down here at the bottom on my Mac, and then click on New Screen Recording. QuickTime will now record anything displayed on my computer screen. If you look at the toolbar at the top right on your computer screen, you'll see a little stop sign with a circle around it. This means that QuickTime is currently recording your screen. Once you're recording, you can now play your presentation and film all the animations and transitions. Make sure nothing else is shown on your screen except your presentations while recording. You could both narrate and record your audio here as you play your slide presentation, but I prefer to record them separately. I think this makes things easier when editing, but we'll go over this shortly. After you have your slides recorded, you can now save the video file to a folder on your computer. Once you stop your QuickTime recording by clicking the stop sign at the top right, you can then go to File and click on Save. Make sure you save your new video somewhere that will be easy to find when we get to the editing. So now it's time to edit and add the audio to your video. Let's start by opening up Magic's Movie Edit Pro. You now want to create a new project formatted with the recommended settings. You also want to create the project folder to save your files to. Once you have your new Magic's Movie Edit Pro project open, you can now add your slide presentation file to the first track. Locate the folder where you saved your presentation file and drag it over to track 1 on your project. Now it's time to add your audio. Make sure your microphone is connected and click the red record button. In your recording settings, you should see your microphone in the audio driver field. Once you're ready, you can click the red record button at the bottom right. Now you can use your script or your talking points to narrate your slides. Make sure you speak directly into your microphone. You want your students to be able to hear everything you say clearly. Once this is complete, you can now do some editing to make everything look and sound great. By recording the slides and the audio separately, I can easily edit each element and add improvements if necessary. When editing, make sure the slide that is displayed actually matches what you're talking about. Some slides may need to be extended, and some may need to be shortened to match with your voice. Once your slides and audio match up, you can also add other improvements, such as by adding fades, text, or even more images. For my screencasts, I like to fade the video in and also fade the video out to add some more presentation quality. I will also sometimes add new images or even some B-roll footage from sites like Pixabay or Pexels. So let's add this camera image here to my screencast video. To do this, I can simply save the image, then find the file on my computer and drag it over to track 3 on my project. To move and resize the image, I'm going to select the Effects tab up top, go to View/Animation, and then select Size and Position. You can now select the image that you want to edit, resize your image, move it to the correct location in your video, and even make the image fade in and out if you wish. The most important thing to consider is your audio. Programs like Magic's Movie Edit Pro actually allow you to enhance your audio in post-production. To do this, I'm going to select my audio file in track 2, right-click, and then select Audio Cleanup. Here you can adjust your audio until it sounds as good as possible. They have tools such as noise reduction and even an equalizer that you can use to clean up your audio. Typically, I would just use the noise reduction tab and select Declipper, Denoiser, and the Dehisser. You should adjust your audio settings until it sounds crystal clear, or as good as you can get. After you finish finalizing your video with post-production editing, you can now export your video file. In Magic's Movie Edit Pro, I'm simply going to go up to File, then select Export. I want to make sure my export settings are set to MP4 with a resolution of 1280 by 720, a frame rate of 29.97, and a ratio of 16 by 9. Your audio should be fine at 48,000 Hz with 128 KB. After you make sure your export settings are correct, you can now export your completed video. Make sure you save it to a location that will be easy to find when you're ready to upload your video to your YouTube channel. So let's take a look at the completed example screencast video that I just created. Remember, it's an example video and I'm talking rubbish. So now I'm recording my audio. You should be able to hear everything I'm saying right now clearly. This is an example video that you should be seeing on the screen. Hopefully everything's working right, and you will continue to see the screen and you'll see the audio waves exactly as they're shown on the screen. If you need any more help, please go to jasongandy.org. That's jasongandy.org. And there we have it. That's how I do my screencasting. In the next video, we will take a look at how to create talking head videos for your channel. I'll see you in the next lecture.